Archie Store back, of course, talk about this upcoming PlayStation showcase. Want to get one more video out there for you guys before the festivities tomorrow. Want to hit some like last minute info, rumors, leaks, whatever you want to call this shit, regarding this event and what could potentially be there. So first and foremost, we have a tweet from the Japanese Remake account, or I guess technically the FF7 account, because it kind of covers everything, I guess, these days. That people have been talking about the last few days that I've yet to mention in a video, but I figure we'll throw it in here since it's the last video we're going to do before this event. They tweeted out a clip from Crisis Core Reunion, but they captioned it with, "It's the start of the week. Whether you want to become a soldier or not, let's do our best together this week while embracing our dreams." And for some people out there, that's them teasing something, and obviously that could be the case. My thing is, though, the Japanese Twitter account is really active. They're tweeting pretty much every day, every other day or so. They're very different than the English Twitter account for FF7. So it's hard to really like look at anything and be like, that's them teasing something. Because like the day before this tweet, they tweet out about fucking Genesis, right? Like, they just tweet all the time. But I figured I'd mention it because multiple people have mentioned this as well. So maybe it's them teasing something, who knows. And that's not me like downplaying like Rebirth potentially being at the event. It's just, again, they're very active on Twitter. Anyways, moving on from this, we have a tease from the Snitch that seems to be teasing Final Fantasy Tactics. And the Snitch actually has a history of teasing FF7 related stuff. I actually did this last year, the day before the Final Fantasy VII 25th anniversary live stream. He tweeted out a picture of Cloud, Zack, and Aerith with a blue square, green square, red square, and a black square, which led me to believe that it was probably something like a Crisis Core remaster and it's coming to all those platforms, which obviously ended up being true. So he dropped this tweet that simply says Tic Tac. And if you swap these words around, it's tactic. It's actually like a really old meme that I've seen for a lot of years of Final Fantasy Tic Tacs, and actually somebody put that in the replies to this tweet. So it does seem like that's probably going to be this event finally. And it's kind of, I wish I'd seen this sooner because this tweet came out yesterday, like early morning yesterday. And we talked about the potential of Final Fantasy Tactics, remaster, remake, whatever it is, being at this upcoming event. And I wish I'd seen the Snitch's tweet because I would have 100% thrown that in the video. And just kind of get my personal thoughts out there. Like I said it in yesterday's video, you know, Tactics is a great game. I'm looking forward to a remaster, remake. I wish it was teasing something a little bit bigger. Like out of the big three, we want Rebirth, 9 remake, Tactics remake / remaster. I wish he was teasing like a 9 remake, if I'm honest. Because or Rebirth, like fuck, that'd be the big one, right? Obviously, like teasing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So regardless, we can at least, it would seem like, expect Final Fantasy Tactics tomorrow. This last one, however, is kind of the big one through all this, in my opinion, and it's that the Square Enix store has like gone down for maintenance, and it's been down since yesterday. Now, I heard something about the Square Enix store being down, I believe yesterday, maybe early today, I don't quite remember. But I didn't think too much of it. I thought it was interesting. I planned on, if we were going to do a video, we would talk about that, of course. But then I've seen it further pointed out today that if you actually click on like the Contact Us button, it brings you to a page where there's like orders or whatever, but it specifically shows at the top like orders placed before May 24th, 2023, which is obviously tomorrow, the day that the PlayStation Showcase is happening, the day that we're expecting some potential big reveals from Square Enix. There's not really much of a coincidence here, right? It's kind of the smoking gun through all this that I would say, that they take the store down for maintenance a day or two ahead of the showcase, and almost like they're expecting an influx of customers or going to be adding a bunch of new products to the store, right? Because why else would they be going down for maintenance a few days before a big gaming event? But actually looking into this a little bit more, I came across a tweet from the Final Fantasy 14 account, oddly enough, talking about the store going down, and they say that it's going to be back up early tomorrow, about 3 a.m. Pacific time, about 5 a.m. my time, or 6 a.m. on the East Coast. So it's going to be up really early the day of the event. So again, to me, this is just more than a coincidence, right? Like the store goes down for maintenance like 2 days before gaming event, but it's going to be up really early morning the day of the gaming event. I'm not sure if it's possible to look in on like the back end of the Square Enix store and see if things were added to the shop or whatever that will go live at a later point. I know you can do that with other stores, and you can obviously do that with like gaming systems and stuff. That's how we learned about like, you know, the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo a long time ago, is people getting into like the PlayStation backend data and all that other shit. So I'd be curious if that's like a thing that people can do, and if we might see some leaks tomorrow, if that's even possible. I don't know, but I would definitely expect some new merchandise regarding something Square Enix tomorrow. Potentially that's FF7, that could be Tactics, it could be 16, it could be a 9 remake situation. I don't know, man. I'm expecting big things tomorrow now. I'm a little more hyped. We've already been hyped. We're already looking forward to this event. We're expecting big things from this event. But some of the stuff that's coming out now, especially with the Square Enix store stuff, like that is just a little bit interesting, right? Anyways, that is all I got for you guys today. Just a quick little video to get out there before we get to the event tomorrow. Holy shit. I cannot wait. That's the video, my dude. Subscribe channel if you guys are new. Social networks in the description below. Follow me through _YT. That's it. Bye.
Used to care what people thought, but now I care more. And nobody out here's got it figured out. So therefore lost all hope of a happy ending, depending on whether or not it's worth it. So insecure, no one's perfect. We spend it with no shame. We blow that like Coltrane. We in here like Rogaine, or leave it like Cobain.